Lookahead is, if not, one of the most crucial skills to master F2 well. By the end of this video, you'll be able to solve pairs in a flow state. The idea of lookahead is looking at the next pair while ignoring the current pair. This results in solving F2L seamlessly without any pauses, and it looks pretty cool. But here's the big question: should you do lookahead? It depends on your goals, but personally, I'd recommend starting this when you're around 20 to 25 seconds. Before we learn it, we need to test ourselves by practicing solving pairs blind. Take this case for example. Got the solution? Let's close our eyes, open up, and it's solved. The reason we're practicing this way is that it trains our brain to ignore the current pair since we already know it. So make sure you practice this as many times as you need. Once that's done, the last step is probably the hardest, and that's training our look ahead. You may have heard the advice, slow down and look ahead somewhere. This sounds simple yet vague, which is how slow you should go and what to look ahead to. So let's break down on slow down. Now remember, the goal of look ahead is not turning fast, but turning at a comfortable speed that you can still see the next pairs. For training, we want to turn as slowly as we need, but still be challenging to not pause. For example, starting from this green-orange pair, as I'm solving it, I can see other pairs like this. Now this is probably way too slow for my level, but for some it may be too fast. It seems simple, but by adjusting your turning speed after each session, you should get the hang of it. Now what about look ahead? Well, it's straightforward. Simply ignore the current pair and look ahead to the next pair. So let's wrap up with a few quick tips to get the most out of this. If you can, pairs should be inserted in the back slot so you can see more pieces. Avoid having any solved pairs at the front since it can hinder look ahead. Whenever you can't find the other F12 piece, try turning the top, which occasionally works, or use wide D moves. Just like the last layer, there are many ways to solve an F2L pair. Take this case for example, connected, good edge, and white facing up. If we do it normally, we would have one front slot solved, and that's bad. But if we notice the left and back right slots are empty, we can do this alg, bring a slot to the back, insert the edge, then the corner. After fixing the cross with a wide U prime, it's solved at the back, which makes look ahead a lot easier. Now remember, it's not about speed. Simply turn a bit slower than you normally would, but still be able to see the next pair. By applying the fundamentals a session at a time, your look ahead should flow seamlessly. So take care and have a great day.